Hi everyone, Victor is here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to make a sketch tour or a flip through this thick sketchbook. It's quite thick. I like to warn you, it has 120 pages. They are not all beautiful sketches. There are some ugly ones, some sketchy, just doodles, and yeah, let's dive in. This is a Canson sketchbook with a very thin paper, 90 GSM. This is almost, I think it's like photocopier paper, but it has some texture. It says it's fine grain and erase cleanly. So I started this sketchbook with a figure drawing. I went to some live drawing classes. So I didn't date this sketch. I don't know when I started this sketchbook. I can guess only 2-3 years ago. I don't know. Here I used vine charcoal. It's I think it's made from vine wood, and there are thin pieces of charcoal. Next one, also charcoal drawing, figure drawing. Here I practiced some proportions of a human body. So here are 8 heads inside of the body. Here another charcoal drawing. Another proportion. Here I played with this cartoon face of Ariel from Little Mermaid of Disney cartoons. Here I practiced some still life, glass bottle, also some eyes on the side, some cross hatching. Here I tried skeleton of a head. Here are some vertebrae. Another household still life from bathroom. I think this one I drew when I was in the bathroom, and I drew this. It's edge of a thing, some liquid, cleaning liquids or soap. Here is a potty of my daughters, some wooden board. Here I tried a portrait from a book, from a drawing book, how to draw portraits with charcoal smudges, and here it seems that I applied some fixative liquid, because it smudges still, but not so much. And when you use such kind of sketchbook with spiral bound, it's especially recommended to fix it with some fixative. Here I tried another cartoon faces with exaggerated features, elongated chin, elongated noses. Here I think my daughter drew a character. Here another cartoons, creatures, some monsters or some yeah, it's like a doodle. I used here ink, India ink with I think with a brush. Then I tried with some black pencil on top of it. Here I played with India ink and a brush. These calligraphic marks made this abstract page. Here also is abstract and figurative drawing, and I played with India ink and with I think with deep pen. India ink on this page, this kind of paper is suitable because it doesn't show very, it doesn't bleed. The paper is quite sturdy and stands, even though it's only 90%, 90 GSM is quite good quality. So not every time the thickness of paper is so important. Here I played with some, I think like colored pressed charcoal, brown, this is yellow ochre or sienna. Here I drew some of toys of my daughter's Lego set, car, front shop. Here some abstract drawings with charcoal, colored pressed charcoal. Here are another characters of trying to draw cartoons, characters, cartoon faces with pencil, more cartoons. Here I draw with India ink and brush, I think, or maybe it's a marker, I don't remember. More cartoon faces. Here I tried some thumbnail sketches, quick. Some I think they were on time. Here I think my daughter drew. After I drew this one, this is another still life from bathroom. Here I drew with ballpoint pen, some texture, lines. I wrote something here. Line and wash, watercolor wash with and without outlines, Ian Fennelly. Wash, brush, pen, fine lines. So I made some notes. Maybe I watched some tutorial and wrote to remember this. Here I drew with India ink. This one I think these shapes I drew from imagination. This is my hand. I drew with ballpoint pen. It's quite it draws very well on this kind of paper because it's a bit rough and it leaves nice marks on paper. This is a view from my bathroom. I drew with black crayon, I think, and tried this curvilinear perspective, like a fisheye. Yeah, I wrote here the tool Staedtler Lumo Color Permanent Pencil. Here, a drawing of my hand. Here I started dating, so it's from 18 January 2020. This is drawing of my hand with India ink and with a deep pen. Here tried some portraits with the pencil. Here I tried to draw some features like eyes, nose, ears with a pen. This is a self-portrait with a pencil. Here some washes and swatches and some cross-hatching with different tools. Red pen, trying to experiment with different media. I like this page with this texture, wet on wet. Maybe here I dropped too much water, but still this paper is quite it stands wet media very well. As you can see, it doesn't bleed. The paper buckles a bit. It doesn't stay straight, but still it's satisfactory. Here I drew from wooden mannequin I have from IKEA, from different perspectives, from above, from below. Here I wrote not Loomis, page 45. Maybe I followed some exercises from Loomis method. Here are some cylinders, seen from different perspectives, thumbnail sketches. This is human torso seen from a different point of view, vanishing point, below, above. Here's a head, I think, of my daughter. Here's another sketch from a bathroom. It seems that I like to sketch a view from my bathroom. And yeah, here it's a total mess, but I like this kind of pages with where I try to cram in everything just to not waste any piece of white space. So here I tried some watercolors, swatches, blinds, everything here. Here another swatches of watercolors. I like these colors. Here I wrote a date. I think it's the same year, 14 February. Here I made this collage with tickets from Sound of Music and Snow White. I went with my daughter at a comic opera for children that is nearby our home. So it was 10 January 2020 and 23 February 2020. So it was just before the pandemics started. Here I played with some markers. I can guess these are Posca markers. These ones are some watercolor markers. Here I drew some flowers with a pen. Chamomile, hibiscus, gladiola, anemone, rose hip. Yeah, here are some more plants. Here are thumbnail sketches. So before, sometimes before drawing on a nicer or more fancier sketchbook where I'm afraid to sketch directly, I did these quick sketches or just to draw something on that day, because here it's another view from my bathroom. It's another corner of a sink. It's liquid soap here, the faucet. And here I tried multiple views of a comic opera for children, which we can see from our window. This is a self-portrait, a quick one. Here another sketch of a comic opera for children. I did many of these because this is what we see from our window, is quite nice view. And yeah, I did a lot of sketches, especially during pandemics when I sketch a lot what I see from my window. This is another sketch of a comic opera for children. Here I tried with markers, watercolor, texture, splatter, thumbnail sketches from another bathroom. Here also bathroom. Here some abstract drawings from my living room here. Some skeleton bones. Here I drew a small thumbnail and let my daughter to fill in. So when she saw me drawing, she wanted to draw in my sketchbook, so I let her on this corner to draw. This is one of my favorite cups. It's very colorful. So I did this sketch, I think, before drawing a final drawing in other sketchbook. So I like this sketchbook because it gives me freedom just to warm up and to not being afraid to ruin, because it's cheap and yeah, it's liberating to have something to draw on it. Here is another preliminary sketch before doing a watercolor sketch. It's a still life with some items from my kitchen. Teapot, and metallic cup, lemon, spoon, wooden board. Here is a sketch, I think This from my memory is a sketch of my childhood home. So yes, this is from memory. We had this large backyard and two buildings, one next to each other, and what I was remembering. Here is a recipient of colors I sketched. Yeah, this is another sketch from memory from my childhood home. We had a lot of plants and vegetables in our garden. We had animals beside our house, chickens, ducks, and it was quite lively court. Here is a wheelbarrow. This ladder to like a rooftop. Here I tried some crows, thumbnail for crows. Is a skeleton and an orange. Here I tried to label all the bones in the skeleton of common raven. Here is a quick portrait sketch. Cartoons of a donkey in different stages. Some thumbnail sketches. Here is an exercise of cross-hatching. A nice exercise I saw in a tutorial on a YouTube video. I don't remember. I think the author was Tommy. Yeah, Tommy, who did this tutorial. I remember very well. It was during pandemics. Yeah, this is, I think I tried to do a portrait of him after I saw his tutorial. He did a nice video about sketching, so I was just pressing pause on video and was sketching after still images, and here are some instances from that tutorial here as well. So it was an exercise I saw on Sketchbook School YouTube channel, where it was proposed this exercise. When watching TV or some video, you can pause it, but randomly at some time frames. You don't choose them, you just press pause and sketch what you see on your screen. So it was a very nice and useful exercise. Here the same exercise. I even remember I did this with my daughter, my older daughter Mara. She also was drawing in her sketchbook here also. Yeah, I even wrote here. So it was that tutorial where Danny Gregory suggested this exercise, drawing from TV. Yeah, here Mara wrote. She was beginning to write and she was exercising her calligraphy. Here it's I did a tutorial of this sketch YouTube video. I remember it was during pandemic, so everyone was forced to stay inside, so I did this picnic on the at the balcony, where I put this foldable chair, a table, and all these items were toys of my daughter with toy food, and yeah, we organized this on the balcony. And I did this sketch in gouache. If you would like to see that tutorial, you can find it at in a link in the description. Here is a drawing with colored pencils. Yeah, here I think it's the same exercise I was referring earlier, to stop the video and to draw. It was a cartoon that my older daughter was watching, Magicians of the Words. Here I stayed longer, and I think, or I colored with colored pencil afterward. Here I tried a self-portrait. Here I dated 29 April 2020. Here I tried to do some swatches with a colored pencil. This is sketch after some plants on my balcony. This is preliminary sketch. Afterwards I did a sketch in watercolor. Some more sketches of the same plants. These are some lemon trees. These pages I drew, I see on both sides of the pages. Here some thumbnail sketches before doing them in watercolor on other sketchbooks. Still life, some household items. These are another sketches. Household items, a spray. I think we used a lot of this during pandemics. Hygienol, it's called. So we were obsessed to clean up everything. I remember even packages that we received from different couriers. We sprayed with different cleaning solutions. This is a charcoal drawing of a glass cup. I tried to capture the play of light and the reflections. This one I also sprayed with fixative because it smudges. Here are some thumbnail sketches. What I wrote here: wet on wet. Got hair brush, drawing trees, thin brush. Yeah, some notes. More thumbnail sketches. Here is 3rd of June 2020. More abstract drawings. Here is a drawing of my daughter Mara. Here I tried some pastel. Yeah, very bright colors. And I think this also I covered with fixative. Yeah, this paper even stands fixative because, yeah, even after I sprayed it, it's shown through a bit, but yeah, it's good also for pastel drawing. This is a drawing of a glass in different so I tried different glass objects, like this glass from IKEA, in different positions. Here I noted something. This is a sketch, watercolor sketch of a spoon, teaspoon. Here I tried swatches of color, graphite, pencil, sketch, yeah, some notes, some flowers, tulip in charcoal, sunflower. I think these were watercolor pencils, and afterwards I put water, then another layer of color, some cartoons, and here are sketches of my younger daughter Miruna, some cartoons with a bunny. Here I wrote 11 of July 2021, but I'm not sure if they are in chronological order. Yeah, here I tried some I copied some sketches of Willy Wonka. One of my favorites illustrators is Quentin Blake, and I like his whimsical illustrations with ink and watercolor, so I tried to replicate his style of making characters here as well. I used black and white watercolor, some thumbnail sketches. I think this is closer to Christmas because I see a Christmas tree here, and this is a Christmas is a winter scene, a night scene. This is a view from my desk. Yeah, it's I wrote here the date 24th December is just before Christmas, and I drew this in graphite pencil, this glass ball with an angel inside. Here Mara wrote country, Mara's country, some quick drawings, a sketch of a tractor, a view from our living room. Here is already 27 April of 2021. Another sketches and doodles. This one, I think I do this. I did this preliminary sketch before doing a watercolor one. So it's from a photo I took in Italy. This is a sketch from a photo from internet. This one as well. I practiced some portraits. Here is my wife and my older daughter Mara playing something in living room, May 2021. Another portrait I wrote here, pexels.com. This is a sketch after Ateneo Român in Bucharest. Is a landmark of Bucharest, a very old building. I sketched it many times. Also, when going with urban sketchers, we stop by there and sketch. Here I tried watercolor, pen, here I wrote on a different piece of paper, then I glued this. Some objects from my house. These ones I drew with one line technique, so without lifting the pencil from paper. In one go I tried to draw all the shape of the object. Is very useful exercise. Preliminary sketch of a church in Bucharest. Some drawing. Here Mara drew this, my daughter. Here I tried an illustration with circle shapes. So first I drew with a compass shapes of faces, then I outlined with ink the rest. This one is an exercise that I used, that I mentioned earlier, with stopping the video and drawing what I see on the screen. Here is already October 2023, so I made a pause. I didn't draw consistently in this sketchbook as usually I do. I keep more sketchbooks in parallel. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, there is kind of lapse or gaps in time. This one I drew with upside down. Another great exercise. I saw the right side of the brain, I think, where you take a photo and you put upside down and you draw what you see. It's an effective exercise because your brain will not see a portrait but only some shapes. This one I tried to draw with measuring lines. I used Faber-Castell graphite pencil, October 2023. The same. Tried to... Here I think I mentioned my mistakes. I noted them down. Another drawing of portrait. More portrait drawings. I was in a phase of drawing portraits at that time. Some noses. Here it's another of my favorite artists. I tried to replicate some of his sketches. Matthias Adolfsson, I think, he's a Swedish artist. He makes a double page spreads of doodles with very intricate and comical doodles. Here I wrote the alphabet. Here is an exercise to connect these two dots with a single line and to draw like a pathway. This one is from November 2023. Here are some doodle cartoon faces, so different kind of shapes. You draw first the shape of the face, then you put eyes, nose and everything. For example, like the shape of an apple or pumpkin or a pear, a cucumber or whatever. Yeah, I think these I drew after I followed some uh, online classes from Domestica after the artist Puno. Very interesting exercises. This one the same. I drew some curvilinear lines, then I shaded with graphite pencil. This I did with first I did in pencil, then with curvilinear linear I outlined the shape of this string. Here are some cartoon faces, more cartoon faces. This abstract shapes, November 2023. Here I drew some wolves. My younger daughter Miruna likes very much wolves, so whenever she sees me drawing, she asks me, please draw me a wolf. Here I drew with a ballpoint pen, a turtle, some texture. And here is a portrait. I did this with India ink. Yeah, and this is the whole sketchbook. Yeah, it took some time to flip through this. Yeah, this is the whole sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.